The revolution. The deposed president of the Republic of Niger, Amonike, was slated for public execution at noon. Knowing he was running out of time, Danny, the sharpshooter, pushed his armored vehicle towards the capital, Niamey. Far away, Mbotu, the old sorcerer, focused his tremendous energy. He knew evil forces would try to slow the champion of the sky. The streets of Niamey were choked with soldiers in terror. Danny couldn't drive in. Leaving his car at the city gates, he swapped his signature black gear for local clothes Mbotu had provided. He melted into the agitated crowd, an invisible shadow moving against the clock, seeking his designated vantage point. The house, opposite the presidential palace, was old and quiet. Danny found the second-floor apartment, shattered the window, and prepared his position. He shed the disguise and materialized his rifle, a weapon built for distance. 700 meters. Perfect. The sun was at his back. The clock struck noon, punctual, proud and monstrous. Okochu threw open the massive balcony doors to greet the gathered masses. He signaled his guards. 2 soldiers forced a hooded and gagged figure forward. Amonike, the deposed president, was compelled to kneel before the crowd. Okochu ripped the hood from Amonike's head, revealing the distraught face of the president. The dictator raised his pistol, pointing it directly at Amonike's right temple. His voice boomed over the plaza. "Now you will see what it means to oppose my justice. I alone have the right to lead this country." The dictator turned back to his kneeling foe. A quiet thwip cut through the air, unheard by the crowd. The professional killer delivered his guarantee. Okochu pitched forward, suddenly hitting the marble like a sack of dead weight. Hit clean in the head, Amonike stared, aghast. Then the crowd erupted. The world's cameras went wild. As soldiers dragged the dictator's body and the confused president back inside, Danny was already moving. Outside the house, he discarded the local clothes, putting his black leather jacket and gear back on. "Go now, champion. I shield you." Mbotu's thought echoed in his mind. The crowd and the journalists suddenly focused on the figure in black, striding quickly toward the palace gates. Soldiers recognized him, the sharpshooter. They raised their rifles. He was faster. Not all deserved death. He fired tranquilizers at most, but silenced those who meant real harm. Reaching the reinforced door, Danny materialized a bazooka and smiled thinly beneath his glasses. No time for subtlety. Inside, Okochu's most loyal guards held Amonike hostage on the main staircase. A soldier threatened the president's life. Then, a sharp, collective pain seized the traitors. Mbotu was taxing himself to the limit, causing severe nausea to all soldiers in the palace. Danny wasted no time, clearing his path up the stairs. Danny quickly disarmed the remaining guards and broke Amonike's chains. "Wait here," he instructed. He then marched to the central balcony where Okochu had just fallen and bellowed to the ecstatic crowds below. "Rebel! Throw off the yoke of dictators. The Republic is re-established." Danny led Amonike back down. He materialized his massive armored vehicle right in the center of the entrance hall. Speeding toward the Italian embassy, he pulled up to the gate. "Don't shoot," Danny commanded the startled Italian guards. "I am handing President Amonike into your custody. Protect him." The Italian forces stood stunned, temporarily inhibited by Mbotu's ongoing benevolent energy, ensuring Danny's safety. Having finished his work, the champion of the sky was gone, speeding out of Niamey toward Mbotu's tent, where the sorcerer had already created a defensive magnetic field to repel any pursuers. Justice, delivered from 700 meters away, had been served.